People who have been molested and hurt and crushed sexually, see, particularly sexually and sexual issues as a child, and many of them are holding things against God now, and God said he didn't do those things, that the enemy is what influenced that person. And he said there are many people, he said, to go and warn my people to forgive me for something that I didn't do. He said, I did not make that person do that to you. He said, you got to tell the people to forgive me. Forgive me. He said, until they forgive me, I cannot forgive them for holding something against me. He said, you must forgive. And there's many people around the world who are holding things against God right now. They are sitting with a ball and chain on them because they are holding unforgiveness against God, because God did not move as fast as they wanted him to, or he did not prevent something to happen, or someone that they prayed for died and didn't get healed as fast as they wanted them to, or they were divorced, or they were beaten bad by their companion, their wife left them, the children were murdered and killed. And there's people holding things against God. And everywhere I go in this country, and everywhere I've been outside of the country, to London and to Pakistan and all the places I've been, even to China I've been, when I presented this message, what God told me, people repent to the altar. They run to the altar because there's pastors that are holding things against God because their ministries haven't grown as fast as they expected it to, and they're blaming God. There are people who are blaming God for some of everything. God, is your fault. It's your fault this didn't happen. God, it's your fault that happened. And God is like, tell them, son, to forgive me, the creator of the universe who never sinned. It's not about me sinning. It's the fact that they're holding things against God as if he sinned is the problem. They're having a double problem here. They're coming against God who is innocent, holding that resentment and that bitterness down inside of them. And God says he sees that bitterness. He wants to bless them. He said, but as long as that root of bitterness is there, they can't go forward. They cannot go forward. It's like having a new car and no gasoline in it. Or you have gasoline, a can of gasoline in your hand, but no car. Still going nowhere. You're still going to take one step at a time. So take that one step towards God. Say, God, forgive me. You're right. I am holding things against you. I went to you in prayer, and Mom died. Like another man was talking to sometime, he said, I can't stand God. I hate him because he let my grandmother die. Or another lady told me, she said, I've been waiting so long on God. If I ever see Jesus, I'm going to smack him in his face. And I told her, wait, first of all, sis, you ain't going to get that close up on him, smack him in the face. Because the angels would tackle you down and you won't even get a chance thinking like that. You need to repent. Because there's so many people who are holding things against God in their heart and their mind. They have it there. They don't pray. They don't fast. They won't seek God because they have resentment against him. And he told me when I was there in paradise, until they remove this resentment against him, they can't go any further.